When we turn to our Bibles in the Gospel of Mark chapter 4, in Mark chapter 4 verse 35 onwards, we see Jesus with his disciples. We see Jesus leading his disciples. And he tells them, let's go to the other side. And when we look into our life, sometimes in our journey, suddenly storms come, right? Suddenly. And when we see this journey that the disciples were with Jesus, in chapter 4 verse 35 it says, and on that day when evening had come, he said to them, let us go across to the other side. Now we see here, he said to them. Who said it? He said to them. That means Jesus is leading the disciples. Jesus is directing the disciples. On Jesus' words, the disciples hear him and move ahead. Sometimes we feel that once we follow Jesus, everything will be fine, right? Once we believe in Jesus, that no storms will hit us. Well, I want to be very practical with you. The storms will hit us. The storms we will face in life. Just as the Gentiles, just as the unbelievers face storms in life, we too will face storms in life. Even though Jesus directed them, even though Jesus led them, yet they faced that storm. Yet a sudden storm came over them. And I want to tell you, even when you are led by God, suddenly storms will come up. But I want to also tell you, is the Gentiles, when these storms fall upon them, many perish. But when we are led by Jesus, though the storms come upon us, we will cross and reach the other side. The disciples obeyed Jesus, and Jesus' promise was, let's go to the other side. That was the promise of Jesus. That was his word for them. And many of us have received a promise from Jesus, right? Many of us have received a word from Jesus. And even after receiving that word, and when this crisis strikes us, one thing I want to tell you is, his word will never fail. What he has spoken, he will accomplish. He will accomplish.